What's up, beautiful people? What's up, YouTube? It's M. Williams, your licensed master stylist. Look at this beautiful hairstyle. What is it? It is a curly perm. It is a jerry curl. It is a curl reformation, whichever you prefer to call it. Again, I'm M. Williams. I'm your licensed master stylist here in Atlanta, in Swanee, Georgia to be exact, which is the northern suburbs of Atlanta, Georgia. Licensed stylist. I've been doing curly perm since 1981. Again, since 1981. Are you a candidate for this? Are you someone who can get this curly perm? And what does it require for you to be able to get this curly perm? Number one, you must be totally natural, meaning chemical free. No chemicals in your hair, meaning no relaxer, meaning no permanent color, meaning no bleach or blonde hair, meaning no double processes, which mean a double process color, meaning that the stylist lightened your hair first and then put the color on. If you've had any of that done to your hair previously, you are not a candidate for a curly perm. Your hair must be totally natural, totally chemical free. So now that you know who's not a candidate, who is a candidate for it? Again, you can get it if your hair is totally natural, totally chemical free. Meaning no relaxer, no permanent color, no demi-permanent color. DEMI permanent color, demi-permanent color. If you had a demi-permanent color, you cannot get the curly perm. The only color that you can get the curly perm with is semi-permanent color, which is SEMI permanent color, semi-permanent color. That is not a chemical. A semi-permanent color is not a chemical. It just covers it coats your hair shaft, and it washes out of your hair in about 7 shampoos. If you have semi-permanent color in your hair and you didn't lighten your hair or bleach your hair or lift your hair when you put the semi color in your hair, then you can definitely get a curly perm. So Kelsey, tell me the whole thing of it is your hair must be chemical free, must be natural to get the curly perm. So all of these clients that you're seeing in my chair, these are actual clients. They are people that came to me, that found me either online, either on social media, or referred to me. And I get a lot of people for these that come from out of town now. I think now there are probably more stylists that are trying to do this service now because they're probably getting call after call after call because everybody's wanting them now. But the key to getting a curly perm is if your hairstylists have not been doing hair since the early 80s like me, then they're probably not going to have a lot of experience. Now, if you're okay with someone doing your hair or doing your curly perm that doesn't have a lot of experience, then that's absolutely fine. That's your prerogative if that's who you're looking for. But if you want someone who's been doing it since they came out, that would be me. That would be me. And being that this is a chemical, if it were me, I would prefer somebody with experience. Reason being is a chemical can break your hair off quick, fast, and in a hurry if the person is not experienced. He has a curly perm too right here. I left a little texture in his hair. And back to the curly perm and the experience and all of that. Also, to do any kind of chemical service, a hairstylist must be licensed. How do you know if the person is licensed or not? Most states require that the license be displayed on the station, on their workstation, or hanging up somewhere nearby their station. It must be displayed for you to see. I work in a salon suite, so I keep mine displayed near the wall. But most states require that if you're licensed, it must be displayed. If you don't see a license displayed, the stylist may not be licensed, or if you don't see it, just simply ask him or her, if they're licensed. If they are licensed, they will be able to show you their license. If not, they won't be able to. But to do chemicals in all states that I know of, you definitely have to have a cosmetology license. So here you just see me spraying some of the aftercare. I've done her curly perm, and now I'm spraying the aftercare product in there. Now, as far as the look, some clients' curls may look looser, some may look tighter, some hair may be thicker, some clients' hair is thinner. The outcome of your curls, it just depends on your hair. It depends on how thick your hair is, how coarse your hair is. Thicker, coarser hair textures. This is the after product that I use here, that I'm going to use on her hair. But thicker, coarser hair textures end up with the curly perm looking like this. It's very beautiful. The hair is very thick. That makes for a great outcome. Some people hair texture is thinner. It still looks beautiful, but in my opinion, if the hair is thicker and coarser, it just looks heavier and more curls because the hair is thicker and you have more hair. Now, the curly perms, they do make your hair grow really fast. All of my clients I've seen, their hair grows fast. And again, back to the outcome, some people want their curls to look loose. Some want them tight. Some want them loose because they don't want it looking like an afro or anything like that. And they do have aftercare products now that you can put in and your hair look dry and not wet. So if you want the dry look as opposed to the wet look, Wave Nouveau has a moisturizing mousse that you can use. If you can't find it in a beauty supply, you can find it online at some online beauty supply stores. Wave Nouveau moisturizing mousse. Again, I would recommend that you find someone who has experience, such as myself. And I do have out-of-state clients that come to me from out of state. I always require a consultation beforehand because I want the client to be knowledgeable of what they're getting, because you're going from natural to a chemical. Here I am. Here's my information. Here's how to reach me. And I hope to hear from you soon. I hope you've enjoyed this video and learned from it. Thanks so much for listening.